Building and nurturing the right business relationships is crucial for the growth of notary business owners. Today, I'm going to talk about the top 3 business relationships you need to have in order to grow your business. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Amber Gist. I am the founder here at Amber On Demand, and you can mostly find me talking about notary business, entrepreneurship, and I sprinkle in a little bit about my nonprofit and other life happenings in my world. This is going to be a great video today. If you stick around, you're going to definitely find something in here that is going to help you grow your notary business this year and moving forward in future years. The first business relationship I want to talk about is a no-brainer. It is real estate professionals. Why is it important to build these relationships with any real estate professional, you ask? The reason is real estate transactions require notarizations for all types and various documents through the home purchase, sale, refinance, and any other type of loan modification you might find in real estate. It's very important to make sure that you have a list of real estate professionals that you can go ahead and start trying to build the relationship through many different ways. And let's talk about those ways. One way to foster a business relationship with real estate professionals is to attend real estate networking events. You'll want to introduce yourself to real estate agents, brokers, lenders, loan officers, or mortgage lenders. When you go in, you want to go in face forward, head up, chest up, and you want to be very confident when you go into these networking functions. You need to have your business information available either through a digital business card or the traditional paper business card. You're going to want to come in knowledgeable about all of the services that you can provide that would assist them or make them look better in their business. While at these events, you'll want to make sure that you are doing small talk and asking them a little bit about themselves and a little bit about their business as well. You never want to go into a networking function and only talk about yourself, because that can be a turnoff and people can get bored. So you want to kind of turn the tables a little bit and ask them about them and show interest and ask secondary questions, okay? Tell me more about this. Oh, I'd like to hear about that. Or how did you get into that? So those are ways that you can begin those conversations at these networking events with real estate professionals. Another way to foster business relationships with real estate professionals is to host or participate in workshops where you're educating these real estate professionals on the value and the need to have an experienced and professional notary partner. If you ask me, it's definitely been a game changer in my business, as well as some of the mentees that I have that have done this. So the thing that you'll want to understand is this can be done in multiple ways. You can hold an in-person workshop, you can hold a live Zoom or whatever streaming service that you want to do, or you can pre-record the workshop and send it out to individuals that you've already made contact with and talked a little bit about what it is that you do or what you can bring to the table. The last thing I want to touch on to foster a business relationship with real estate professionals is to provide and exceed their expectations when you're out working with them, when you're doing their closings, when you are working side by side by them, to ensure that you get repeat business and that you would be the referral of choice should someone ask them, do you have a notary? Do you have a closing notary? It's always good to get new clients via word of mouth, because again, that just shows that you are bringing the value and people see how well you do what you do. Number 2 on the list is law firms and legal professionals. Again, this is neck and neck with real estate. Everyone should be looking for, fostering, trying to build some type of business relationship with an attorney, and here's why. Legal documents such as affidavits, power of attorneys, anything having to do with estate planning, medical directives, all require a professional and knowledgeable notary. During these type of appointments, the thing that you'll need to realize is these packages usually require multiple notarizations. So again, that is something that is in our favor as business owners, because as a notary, we get to charge for not only the service, but per notarization. And so you can definitely count on these type of packages having multiple notarizations to increase your profit. Let's get into how to foster these relationships with law firms and legal professionals. You'll want to connect with attorneys, paralegals, legal assistants through bar associations, attorney or law firm associations, Chamber of Commerce, and or on LinkedIn. By the way, while we're on LinkedIn, I just want to put in that if you are not on LinkedIn, now is the time to do it. I am going to be the person to cordially tell you that you need to have a LinkedIn account as a business professional. You are going to make so many connections this way. I'll tell you right now, some of these corporate people, some of these real estate attorneys, law firms, business owners, founders, all are on LinkedIn. And the best way to reach out or at least show your credibility is through your credentials and accolades and connections that you have on LinkedIn. So definitely thumbs up 100% that LinkedIn be one of your social media platforms. Although I don't really consider it too big on like social media as far as how Instagram and TikTok may be. It is a professional social media outlet. Another way to foster a business relationship with this particular sector is to be flexible with your resources or your notary services. You'll want to be able to offer emergency services, after hours, or even some remote online notary services if your state allows for that. And lastly, just like in real estate, you're going to also want to be able to educate the legal professional, attorney, or paralegal on the services that you can provide that would support the type of documents that they usually deal with. You'll want to touch on how your services can help them streamline their process. When you are talking to someone in this sector, they're always looking for, how can you help me? How can you bring me more business and make the process faster or easier for their clients? And so if you use that as a talking piece whenever you are out networking, it is definitely going to give you some kudo brownie points with that individual when you tell them that you can help them streamline the process by being fast, efficient, and available after hours or emergency if needed. Promise you it will help you. Number 3 on the list, which I don't think I've really heard anyone else talking about it as far as us notary educators goes, is to foster and build a relationship with other business owners and entrepreneurs. Why is it important to build a business relationship with entrepreneurs and other business owners? Well, the answer is many transactions are happening in the world of entrepreneurship and new business ownership or small business ownership, such as contracts, agreements, and certifications, all which or many require a notarization. I do want to add one more thing in there is if you are working with business owners that are expanding into other countries, you are definitely going to want to speak to the apostille service that you might offer in your business, because before they are accepted in the foreign country, they must have an apostille and be notarized. Ways to foster a business relationship with other entrepreneurs and business owners is to join networking groups for business owners, entrepreneur groups, local meetups, and you'll want to join at least one chamber of commerce. You'll want to make it easy for these individuals to use your services by creating an invoice specially for them, or providing mobile notary services, remote online notary services, apostille services, speedy and expedited services, because let's all face it, us entrepreneurs are always on the go. So if you can accommodate that, you're going to be a priority as far as a team member in that entrepreneurs. If you can offer these types of services, then you are definitely going to be very marketable to an entrepreneur or small business owner. One thing I like to do for my small business owners and entrepreneurs that I contract with is, in order to honor them for being loyal to using me, I give them a package deal. I usually discount services and have their own booking link so that they can always just use the same link and it is a really speedy process. There are no extra things that they have to click. They just use their specific link to schedule the next apostille, business document, contract, whatever it is they need. They'll get it done with the link that I've provided for them. 3 tips to maintain these business relationships so that they can keep growing and growing, and so that you can get more and more referrals, so that you one day will also have a team of other notaries to do some of this work for you and expand hopefully into other cities in your state or even to other states. The first thing I want to talk about is to be consistent. You'll want to consistently provide reliable, high quality services so that you can build trust and ensure repeat business. Next is communication. Keep in regular contact with your network through email, newsletters, or social media to update them about your services or any new changes in notary laws. And the last tip I'd like to talk about is collaboration. You want to look for ways that you can collaborate with these business owners so that you can work with them on other things as well that may benefit your business as well as theirs. You will usually find that there is a service that you can add on or do, or they can have a service that you might need, especially for the attorney, so that you guys can continue to build that bond and that special business relationship. Fostering these key relationships can build to a steady increase of clients and give you more visibility and opportunities for collaboration, which will then in turn grow your notary business. I hope that you found something valuable in this video today. Please comment down below. I'd love to hear your feedback and tell me about any other business relationships that you would like to know about.